welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin. I am a second-year PhD student at Yale, and I am also the founder of Accepted Consulting and the co-founder of Accepted Society. Today, I am driving out to Pennsylvania to go meet up with my co-founder, Danielle. She's also my best friend, and we are just trying to make sure to see each other probably like once a quarter in order to have meetings and to go over the nitty-gritty. It's a lot easier to have these meetings in person, especially when we're working on big ideas and everything. And so I just wanted to make a quick little trip out there. So it'll be a fun little weekend reset. I'm gonna give you a behind the scenes look at my work as a co-founder, as well as show you how I'm getting through my readings to balance everything, because currently I am preparing for my comprehensive exams and I have 167 books that I need to somehow read by the end of the year. So it's going to be a busy weekend, but I'm really excited to see Danielle. I've got Moo with me. We went ahead, stopped at Atticus, got ourselves a cup of coffee and a pastry, and now we're gonna go ahead and hit the road, and then I'll check in when I get to Pennsylvania. Also, I got a package in the mail that I'm really excited to open with you that I'm bringing with me to Danielle, so you can see some new pieces that I got in the mail, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to driving, and I'll check in when I am in State College. She says, I have officially overwhelmed myself. The power nap has commenced. I am now back to work. I did something kind of ridiculous. I ordered a monitor to live at Danielle and Joshua's house. The Lawson household, aka Accepted Society headquarters. And now I'm working on slides for a presentation I have to give, and I'm wearing one of my new pieces from American Giant. I'm going to show you guys a little haul because they are the sponsor of today's video. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is American Giant. They sent me a couple different items of clothing that I'm excited to show you today. The first being this wool sweater. It is so cute. I love the V-neck, and it's nice and warm and something that I can throw on quickly and also look very put together, but I can also wear it with leggings. And then I'm also wearing their No BS pants, and then we've got Moo here to join us. And these are like dress pants, but they feel like leggings. And I was a little worried about the length because I am 6 feet tall. I have very long legs, as you can see, and I was a little worried that they wouldn't be long enough, but because they're so stretchy, they work like the perfect ankle pant. So very excited about this, but now I'm going to show you the other pieces that they sent me. Next, we have this hunter green V-neck long sleeve t-shirt, which is absolutely perfect. I love this color, especially with my hair, but I also just love that this is a really thick long sleeve shirt, which is perfect for winter. I have a hard time finding long sleeve shirts that I would actually wear on their own without like a vest or a jacket or some kind of cardigan or something, because most of them are too thin. But what's nice about this is it's nice and thick, and it's also pretty structured, so it's not super loose on the sides. I also find that sometimes these types of shirts tend to be a little boxy, but I like that it just is very well fitted, and it is the perfect color. So check this one out. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my second favorite piece that they sent me. All right, and then next up we have this merino hooded sweatshirt. It looks like just a normal sweater, but what I like about it is it's a little bit more casual because it's got the hood to it, and it is a perfect navy blue color that blends in really well. I was wearing this all day while working the other day, and I absolutely love it. I also like that it's thick enough, but it's not sweatshirt material. It's actually sweater material. It just works really well for if you're just wanting to kind of work around the house. I could also easily throw a jacket on over this, but I don't have to wear anything underneath unless I really wanted to. It kind of serves as its own sweater, and this is definitely my second favorite piece that they sent me. My first, I have to say, is that gray sweater, but the next piece might be a showstopper, so let's go ahead and try it on. I was just telling Danielle I was a little concerned because I'm not usually a dress person, but I was a little concerned that this wouldn't be long enough. When I saw it out of the box, I thought that it would be a little boxy because it's kind of this like dress sweatshirt material, but it's actually like so nicely form-fitting and it's very comfortable, and it's also an actually appropriate length. I would wear this out to drinks with friends. This is really cute. So this is one of their dresses. This is one of their specialty bestseller items. So definitely go check it out. Also, guys, it has pockets. The feminine urge to let everybody know that something you're wearing has pockets. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna go ahead and link everything from American Giant down below. Go ahead and check them out. I love their pieces, and these are going to be staples in my closet from now on. How are y'all doing today? I have some slides where I'll talk a little bit about the process that we go through at Accepted. I'll talk about some of the common mistakes made on statements, and then I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
We could do a quick introduction round if that's okay, and we could also sort of show you what the group has currently worked on as well, in case you sort of want some context on, on what we sort of want to do.
Sure, I'll introduce myself and then I'll popcorn to the next person. So, hi, my name is Kaylin Grace Apple. I am otherwise known on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, etc. as the Redhead Academic. I did my undergrad at Community College and Kenyatta College in Redwood City, California, before transferring to UCLA. And then I went to Oxford for my master's and now Yale. I focus primarily on access to information in higher ed, as well as the admissions process, especially to graduate schools in the US, UK, and EU. And I'm currently always expanding my team at Accepted so we can help more students. So that's a little bit about me, but I'll hand it off to Carolina. Good morning, it is now Sunday. Daniela and I honestly did a little bit of work last night, and then we went and got groceries, had some Thai food, and watched season 2 of Love is Blind. It is particularly epic this season. So if you watched last time back in the early days of 2020 prior to COVID, and you were watching Love is Blind, season 2 is now live on Netflix. But this morning we are going over to campus at Penn State to get some content. I'm gonna shoot some photos and video of Danielle for different kind of marketing things. We don't have any photos together also, so we're gonna try to go get some photos around. So we're gonna bring the tripod and everything, and I brought my nice camera with me. This morning I am wearing my American Giant sweater, which I absolutely love. I feel like this is gonna be a new staple in my closet because I just love a good V-neck sweater, Madewell jeans, and then I'll wear my sneakers, but that's the fit for today. But we're gonna go get some food and then head over to campus, and we'll show you what we get up to today. We went to, what is it?
Bonfanto's. Yep.
And we got the brown sugar cafe Frito, a ton of pastries, and some breakfast sandwiches. And now we are all set and caffeinated for our little video shoot.
Yeah, it's like a content day.
Yes. We have now had breakfast and are heading over to Penn State, but we switched cars because Danielle has her parking pass since she is a professor. And we are going to go get some content, honestly, mostly of Danielle, because we did a photo shoot for Accepted Society and Accepted Consulting at Berkeley a little bit ago. And if you missed that video, it is going to be put in a card above here. But we did that video and the photos and everything, but Danielle couldn't make it to the West Coast, so we don't have nearly enough content of her. Also, we have literally zero content of the two of us together.
Yeah.
So other than, we have a lot of videos of us just like goofing off, but we don't have any actual solid B-roll that we can use for the businesses or anything. So we're going to rectify that situation today by going over to campus and going into Danielle's office and getting some photos and videos and things. So that is the plan, and then we're gonna come back and we'll edit the footage, check on it and see how we like it, and watch Love is Blind, honestly. And then I need to read for comps. So
And then I'm gonna record a YouTube video.
she has to record a YouTube video. I need to read for comps. Lots to get done. And we also need to go over some of the logistics for the upcoming week for Accepted Society. This is a pretty accurate look at what our time together looks like when we're trying to balance both work and running the businesses. So we will give you a little sneak peek into our day, and let's head over to Penn State. We are now in Dr. Danielle Lawson's office.
Hello! I'm so proud of this office. It's amazing.
She's done such a good job decorating it. She took me here over the summer so that I could see it, but it didn't have anything in it before. But now it's all well decorated, and we're just getting some photos, and then we're gonna do some video, and then we're also gonna try to get some photos of the two of us because, as I said, in the car, don't have any footage of us together. But she is getting her computer all booted up so that way we can make this look authentic. Okay, it's been like 3 minutes.
God.
And I done messed up so bad.
No.
I broke my lens. I'm really glad I didn't break the camera.
You would be in tears at this point.
I'd be freaking the hell out. But I did not break the camera. I did, however, snap the lens, and it like broke, like actually broke. So we're gonna try to find a camera repair shop, and it's so annoying because I was about to get the clip that I really wanted. I did get some good footage though. I'll take the SD card out. But yeah, I had to like tape over the sensor and everything because it's exposed, and I don't want it to get dust or anything on it. But I'm so disappointed.
We said earlier too, we were like making fun of like, we understand now why adults, whenever you like, they hand you like cameras and things like that as a kid, that you're like, don't drop this. And you're like,
chill out. Chill out, Dad. I promise I won't drop your camera. I mean, in a way, I'm glad it was me that did it.
Yes.
But at the same time, I'm like, you clumsy POS. I don't even know how that happened.
I don't either. I think it got stuck on you somehow, like your jeans or something when you were holding it.
Y'all, I'm very good at time blocking and multitasking in that way. Multitasking when holding multiple things as a very clumsy human being, do not recommend.
This is real life right here.
I'm so annoyed with myself, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Got some footage. Now we're gonna go drown our sorrows in bubble tea, and we're gonna go be productive elsewhere, so that way I feel like we didn't just waste this morning. I feel like I've been redeemed because I went ahead and made us dinner and I didn't. You know what? We're not even gonna put it out.
No.
We're not even gonna say it.
You shut your mouth.
We're not even gonna potentially jinx it. It went well. I made some dinner. I made the creamy white chicken chili again from Half Baked Harvest. We've got all of the bowls here. We've got some avocado sour cream and cilantro to get us going. And we're watching The Hobbit to unwind for the week and then prepare us for the week ahead. So we're gonna go eat some dinner and then continue with the film. We are about, we're already 40 minutes in. decided to continue the vlog into today because we have a lot of jumping back and forth between PhD work and getting things done for the Redhead Academic Accepted Consulting and Accepted Society. This morning I am approving content. I was supposed to do this last night, sorry Katie. But I am just checking over. Katie and Danielle make up the schedule for Accepted Society. Katie makes up the schedule for Accepted Consulting, and we have an Excel spreadsheet that basically shows what posts are meant to go up what day. So that way we can make sure that content is constantly going live, and we are just making sure that everything is set to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and schedule things in Planoly. Just double check the content calendar that Katie has sent over. Then I send the content approvals over to Katie so that way she can send out the calendar invites through Google Calendar, so that way everybody knows what needs to be posted when. Danielle's phone just went off as I was recording and now she's embarrassed. But that's okay because we edit things in post-production. That is what I'm up to. I did some reading this morning and I'm gonna get this out, and then we're gonna move on to the next set of tasks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare that. I think I need a permanent desk at your house.
I mean, that's very obvious. Who gave us these responsibilities?
I don't know.
Who? No. Let's rephrase. Who allowed us to have these responsibilities?
I mean, honestly, Josh is probably the one to blame. He was the one who said go for it.
Joshua? You let us have responsibilities that we're not prepared for.
Oh, shut up. I'm a child.
I don't want to do work today. I have so much work I have to do, and I don't want to do it.
See, I actually
get
do.
the fuck
I
up.
actually do want to do all my work.
I do too.
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, oh my god, who let me do this? I need to get my planner.
Mood. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls have emotional support planners. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls get overwhelmed by said to-do list.
I have officially invaded the workspace that is the Lawson household, and Danielle is editing her video.
I was editing a video.
And I approved the marketing plans for Accepted, filmed a sponsored message I needed to do for a video, did the Instagram stories for a brand deal that I needed to send out today, and also went through my emails to make sure that everything is good to go administratively for the day. Sent out some notifications for Race and Slavery, which is a working group that I helped co-organize. I am currently reading Out of the House of Bondage by Tavolia Glimpf, and I'm actually using the Speechify app. This is not sponsored. I'm actually doing a sponsorship with them on TikTok, but I have actually found this tool really useful. I paid for it with my own money. I have been using it in order to get through PDFs a little bit quicker. A lot of the books that I'm reading for comps are physical, but I do have some that are either articles or that I'm just getting the online version because I didn't want to pay to have the book. And so it's actually been very useful because then I can read along and I can also take notes as I go versus having to read and then take notes and then go back and forth. So it's actually been really quite efficient by comparison to the system I had before. I still want to read some of the books on my own, but it's a nice tool to have. And I'm gonna include all the links and things below if you want to check it out, because I am doing a sponsorship with them on TikTok, not on my YouTube channel. But if you want to check it out for yourself, then I actually think it's very useful. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep on reading, and then I'm gonna switch gears and read some of the other books. But I'm just kind of flipping back and forth between different tasks today in order to make progress on everything. Got a ton of work done this morning, and then we sat down while eating lunch and watched Grace Beverly's latest video of her going through the pitch deck that she used in order to gain funding this last round. They gained $5.7 million in funding for Tala, and for those of you that don't know Grace Beverly, I am obsessed with her and have been for literal years. She's one of the reasons I went to Oxford, and she's honestly one of the reasons I thought I was even capable of starting a business. I just love her so much. And I don't know, I watch her videos and it just makes me think that all these things are possible. And I credit that to her and other creators like Vkativu and all these guys. So just so cool. I feel very inspired. But I have on my Razzia puffer and my American Giant sweater, like the hooded sweater I showed you earlier. I spilled patsy noodles on my other shirt that I was wearing, and we are now trying to get the grease out of it by pouring Dawn on it, but changed into this because it's very comfy and warm, and it is very cold, and we're gonna go get boba. This time I am not gonna spill it. Danielle's laughing at me. I crossed my fingers when I said it. So that makes it okay, right? Does that like cancel it out? But we're gonna go get Momo Terra and then we're gonna come back and I gotta read. I have so much reading to do. So we went to the Chinese market and I went a little crazy. For those of you that don't know, my grandmother is a Chinese immigrant and grew up on this stuff, but haven't been able to find it. I'll show you guys a couple of the things that I got. So I got the beef jerky. I don't usually eat beef, but for this particular circumstance, I'm gonna make an exception. Tapioca pearls, so that way I can make sago. We've got shredded squid. Most people think this is disgusting, but this is absolutely delicious.
Josh also agrees.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I went ahead and got the special mayo. Those of you that watch like Emily and Mariko and whatnot will understand. And then I got some tapioca pearls so I can make boba back at my apartment. Frozen rice pudding. There used to be this restaurant, this Shanghainese restaurant that we used to go to with my great grandmother that would make these for dessert. It's got red bean paste in the center and sticky rice, and it's so good. And then we've got the honey chrysanthemum tea and more boba, pork floss, best stuff ever. Also, special hint, eat this with a bagel, like especially a sesame bagel. Best pairing ever. Got some white peach and lychee calpico. For those of you that want to mix yourself a little mixed adult beverage, this with soju will give you the best kind of drunk you will ever experience. Or you could just drink them on their own. They're fantastic. We've got dried plum, best snack ever, but don't eat too many of them. I remember my grandmother used to warn me as a child that we weren't allowed to eat more than like 4 at a time. My sister and I made the mistake of attempting to not listen to her directions.
What happened?
Really bad stomach ache. Really bad stomach ache. We've got matcha, because, you know, matcha. And then, for the main event, we've got the rice balls, which have red bean or black sesame inside. And I seriously crave this constantly, but I can never find it because they only have it in Chinese markets. And so I
mean, she sat in front of the freezer section and was like shoving them into her basket. Apparently there's the holiday tomorrow too.
And I went to town. But the unfortunate thing is that I got a lot of them, but I can't actually bring them back to New Haven because they're frozen. So
Why don't we put them
guess what we get to have for dessert every night this week, guys? I got all the fun little Chinese snacks, and now it is time to snack and read. Happening here. my sweatpants because I'm cold. I'm either like freezing or melting, and there's like no level of like constant comfort. So I'm sitting here with my book by Kathleen Brown and am reading about the gendered frontier of early America. I'm gonna go ahead and end off today's vlog because I need to go ahead and put it together, and then we're gonna have some dinner and I'm just gonna continue reading. So thank you all so much for joining. Thank you to American Giant for for sponsoring today's video. If you want to check out some of the pieces that I showed you earlier in the video, go ahead and check out the link down below. Honestly, cannot recommend their sweaters enough. My dog has lost it. We've all lost it. Regardless, thank you all for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. More vlogs and videos on the way, including a bunch of time management related videos because you guys keep messaging me about it. And so it's coming. But thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye.